So guys, my username is life is Bhagavad-Gita. So what does it mean? Why did I change the username to this? So what do we see around us? Everything everywhere is just life. Some microorganism we can't even see. They are even in the air. Even non-living things are connected to life as humans because humans are the ones that built them for their own use. Even if someone dies, it's just a reverse cycle of life. Is there anything else than life? All the universe is connected to us, even the aliens. So, except life, there's nothing else which could fit everything everywhere. So, I have come to a conclusion after going through everything from my this birth and all of my previous births that life, which is everything everywhere, is just Bhagavad Gita because nothing is beyond it. Bhagavad Gita gives meaning to everything. And my DP, my profile picture, says only Bhagavad Gita matters, which is like a harsh way or direct way of saying the true fact. Both of them have the same meaning. It's just two ways of saying it. This also applies for God, which is basically our own last level. Either you can say God is complete or you can say God is a big null. Both have the same meaning. If you don't understand anything now, be patient as while going through Bhagavad Gita you will get all these answers. Right now be curious in the same way you get thrilled while watching a science fictional movie. But the only difference is there that in this Bhagavad Gita there is no fiction and it is a way beyond science or what I said previously, the supreme science. You might have heard about Nostradamus. Nostradamus was a French astrologer and a physician and a reputed seer who is best known for his book Les Prophéties, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains allegedly predicting future events. Nostradamus supporters have uh, reciprocatively claimed that he predicted major world events including the Great Fire of London, the French Revolution, the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte and Adolf Hitler, the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and September 11 attacks. So, one way to prevent these destructive events from happening is from outside. You do all the preparations and a lot of worry by the use of science and technology. And the other most peaceful way is of inside self knowledge, which comes from Bhagavad Gita. But I'm not saying directly come to Bhagavad Gita. I'm saying eventually you would end up to Bhagavad Gita after all the worries from outside by the use of science and technology. When you are finally fed up and gave up and have no answer, because at one point science becomes useless, so then the concept of religion is born, which gives all the answers. But if you come directly to Bhagavad Gita without any experiences, just for the sake of curiosity, it would still prove beneficial to you. Maybe to some extent not at the full potential, or maybe you could already relate it to your life if you could see it like in a more clear vision. But anyhow, you can still test it practically in your life to know the validation of Bhagavad Gita is all true. But anyhow, there is no chance of harm either way because this is something that will prove beneficial sooner or later. It's just a matter of how much percentage of benefit you are able to get out of it. And that benefit stays with you forever. The amount you are able to get and that help you to go for more benefit later in your life in the coming future. No astrologer can say this to you. If astrology completely fails, which is just an outside knowledge and that too is not 100% accurate. All these astrological predictions can never be 100% accurate. It could range to a maximum of 99% true, which only religion knowledge from Bhagavad Gita or in relation to Bhagavad Gita is 100% correct. So that is the only knowledge which you can say is 100% correct. Isn't it amazing? Which is the only fixed permanent knowledge, will give you permanent peace instead of all the worries from outside with science and technology, which still won't help you with 100% guarantee. But Bhagavad Gita is 100% guaranteed cure. Even with the soaps, it says it kills 99.9%, but nothing is 100%. Only Bhagavad Gita is 100%. Also, Nostradamus predicted world will end in 1774, and if you look with science and technology, you will worry a lot and then start doing all the preparations to live your life at the full potential if you are born near to that year of 7074, and would also go crazy, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, the world is going to end. But with Bhagavad Gita you will get all the answers, and then your worry will all diminish, unlike these predictions that you will try to resolve with science and technology, which will never give you 100% safe results. But only Bhagavad Gita will give you 100% safe results. Even what I am saying, I know it would be going way beyond your heads, its possibility. I am posting all this because maybe future generations could benefit from it. So I made my account public. If I would have done something high in the materialistic world and I would have achieved a high level there, then my message would have have been more universal. I know. Like, people just follow who are more developed, like more known in the universal materialistic world, so they try to listen to them more. You know what? I'm also working on that, but not with that intensity, because there it requires a lot of wild running, like a rat race, and whoever runs faster achieves it first, which probably I would have also been involved in, but it's good that I couldn't because of my nature. And the best result that came out of all of that is Bhagavad Gita. So I ended up with Bhagavad Gita, which is the highest achievement one can ever achieve. But still, I haven't left my other path completely, because that path will also end up in Bhagavad Gita gradually. Because after Bhagavad Gita, I have no other goals left. My second path is to become a director and a writer while making movies and series related to Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Like, first I'm gonna make some small things and then the bigger full Bhagavad Gita. That makes me so those series and movies that I'm gonna make will make me famous enough so that I have all the resources so that I can make the most popular, highest user ratings, most number of ratings, and the highest box office series of all times in comparison to the past, and whom nothing can replace in the coming future. And guess which series that would be? The one and only that is about Bhagavad Gita. That's what uh, the my final goal is. Even that's what Einstein said about himself, that only maybe 5 people in the world would understand him, what he was doing in his time. And the funny part is, after going through Bhagavad Gita, these were Einstein's words. When I read the Bhagavad Gita and reflect about how God created this universe, everything else seems so superfluous, means it was a wastage of his life. Because outside universal knowledge has limitations and the answers stop coming. Even this formula of Einstein, E is equal to mc square, is already in Bhagavad Gita, where E is God and M is human. So Bhagavad Gita gives you the formula of converting yourself to God level. What we call going against our nature is also inversion. What we call insanity is also a distortion of nature, a perversion, but it is only nature. So this is the way from where I left. If dirt is mixed with gold, it is called impure gold. It is impure, hence it can be asked that why is something which is impure being called still gold? But I have to say gold. One has to say it is gold even after being impure. And that is why it has to be said that impurities can be burnt and the gold can become gold again.